Hello and welcome to the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Akeem Davis. And Akeem, practice is going to open up Monday, and I guess everyone's pretty excited to finally get going.
Oh, absolutely. Been waiting on this moment all summer, ready to embark upon a new era in Tiger football.
How different is it getting ready for fall camp now because you've gone through a spring with Coach Fuente, and we've heard from you, we've heard from Coach Fuente, how tough that was. What's the mindset now going into fall camp, because now you're really getting geared up to go toward the football season?
We're going to embrace everything Coach Fuente throw at us because we know that he has this team chief good in mind. We know that he's going to draw the roadmap, and him and his coaches are going to draw the roadmap, and we are going to drive. We're going to follow that roadmap, and hopefully our destination will be success, Conference USA champions, bowl games, all of the good stuff.
A little easier going into fall camp knowing what to expect since you've already been through at least one spring with him?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He does a great job of drawing a roadmap, as I alluded earlier. He does a great job of telling us what we got, telling us what we need to do, and he puts it on our shoulders to get that done.
You just talked about some expectations there. What's the team mindset as you go into fall camp?
Championships.
Championship. That sounds good. That's great confidence. Coach seems to have everything together, and he kind of gives you guys a renewed sense of optimism coming into fall camp.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Great guy to be around. His aura when he walk in the room is confidence, and he preaches confidence, and he preaches championships, and we are blessed to be a part of him and his staff, and we are just looking forward to embarking upon a new era in Tiger football.
You guys have a lot of faith in Coach Fuente, too. I know at the kickoff banquet a couple of weeks ago you talked about being on the Leadership Council and that he gave up his office so the Leadership Council could have their own room at the football complex. How important is that to have that players coach?
Oh, absolutely. It's extremely important because we always talk about players coaches. We always talk about guys who are willing to, put the players at the chief good. And Coach Fuente not only does those things, not only preaches those things, but he exemplifies those things. As you alluded earlier, you said that he gave up his office. That's absolutely right. He gave up his office so that the leaders could have a place to assemble and meet and talk about things that needs to go on throughout the team. And having that is an extra incentive. We know that we are playing for the right guy.
Akeem, best of luck this season. Best of luck at fall camp. Try to stay cool out there.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Akeem Davis, I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Memphis Tiger Network. Hello and welcome to the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Jacob Karam. Our transfer from Texas Tech came in January, and now you're getting ready to start fall camp. I guess it seems like a whirlwind. You haven't been here that long, but in football terms, as far as getting acclimated, I guess it has been a while.
Yeah, getting here in January was pretty important, just kind of going through spring, and biggest thing, just trying to earn the respect and the trust of my teammates, and just that comes with time and working hard. So it's exciting that we're finally getting to the season, and it's going to be a lot of fun this year, so we're looking forward to it.
You talk about getting acclimated to your teammates, and you just had the spring, then you go through summer and get ready to start fall camp. How much are you able to, accumulate as far as your knowledge of the offense Coach Fuente wants to run and getting the respect of teammates and getting to know your teammates just in the spring?
Mm-hmm. You just kind of take it day by day, and this summer was really important for our offense, just as far as kind of hearing the play and going to the line of scrimmage and executing. I felt like a lot of times in the spring, just as a result of the coaches kind of throwing the kitchen sink at us playbook-wise, there were a lot of times we kind of broke the huddle and then we'd be thinking a lot, which is not what you want. You want to break the huddle and go execute. So this summer we kind of had time to digest the offense, and I think we're prepared for this two-a-day.
How much do you guys get together in the summer? I know there's restrictions on
right.
how you can be around the coaches, but
right.
but on your own, go through a playbook, go through schemes, go through the process, just on your own, just to try to get a little bit more of a head start for the fall.
That was what's pretty special about this group. We actually took it upon ourselves to have player-run practices. So we'd go out there during the week and we'd get our work in, and offense, defensive-wise, we'd go against each other. We'd have time to focus on things we need to get better on, and I think it's going to pay off here in the next couple of weeks and ultimately in the season.
Just give me a quick run through the history with you and Coach Fuente coming here on the transfer year. I'm sure he recruited you a little bit when he's at TCU. Is that where the relationship began?
Actually, I never heard from Coach Fuente when I was in high school. I didn't know who he was. I'd heard. It was funny, whenever I was transferring from Texas Tech, I had an opportunity. I went to go tell Coach Tuberville, the head coach at Tech, and he told me, I think you really like the University of Memphis. Like, out of nowhere, he just said that, and I was like, what the heck? I was being from Houston. I mean, you just don't think about that very much. But then when he finally called me, I was like, that's weird that the Memphis is calling me and stuff. So I guess it was just meant to be. But he never recruited me from high school. He did not, no. So that was the first time getting to meet him.
Were you pretty sure the first couple of meetings with Coach Fuente that he's the guy you wanted to play for?
Yeah, talking to him on the phone, I could tell he'd be a good person to play for as a head coach. But whenever I came up here on my visit and we got to sit down and talk football and talk the offense, I was pretty sold. And it's interesting. He was a quarterback at himself, so he knows what it's like. And he actually went to Oklahoma to play and transferred. So he's a transfer quarterback just like me. So he knew where I was coming from.
When you talk to your teammates, everyone's, of course, optimistic. Every team in the country is optimistic this time of year. No one's played a game, but down deep, how confident is this team this year?
The sky's the limit for this group. As far as wins, I'm not going to put a number on how many, what's a possible amount of wins we can get this year, because we're capable of winning every game that we play this year. We've put in the amount of work, and we've got good enough players and good enough coaches, and we're capable of winning every game that we play this year. But at the same time, every team that we play is capable of beating us. So we've got to go in and respect everyone and fear no one, and we're going to go big. So
I guess every practice now is very crucial. Every practice has to be a quality practice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was looking at my calendar last night. We're 4 weeks away from our first game. It kind of took me back less than 4 weeks now, but every day is important, and it's not gonna it's gonna be here before we know it, and we're excited about it. We're gonna come in and get better every day.
Thanks a lot, Jacob. We're glad to have you here.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Jacob Karam, I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Memphis Tiger Network.